Voice of Artists. Yes, it is a show VJTV has created to introduce independent artists from around the world. It is a platform which connects and collaborates artists during this challenging time. Hello everyone, good afternoon all the way from Canada and good evening to all of you that are watching from Sri Lanka and India and other countries, Europe. Welcome guys, episode 10, Voice of Artists, and I have three amazing independent artists that are joining here today with us, and I cannot wait to introduce one by one. And as I always say, Canadians, we love to welcome visitors and we love to welcome newcomers. So I would love to introduce the artists that are here from Sri Lanka. And of course, I'm going to give the opportunity for Shadurshana, who has joined us from Sri Lanka, Colombo. Can I bring Shadurshana? Hi, Shadurshana. How are you?
Hello, fine, Akka, fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Shadurshana, நீங்க தமிழ் பேசுவீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். So, நாங்க தமிழ்ல பேசுவோம். நீங்கள் இலங்கையில எந்த இடத்துல இருக்கிறீங்க?
நான் இலங்கையில ஹட்டன் அக்கா.
ஹட்டன். ஓகே, நான் மாறி கொலம்புன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். ஓகே, சோ நீங்க ஹட்டன்ல இருந்து உங்களோட தொடர்பு கொண்டிருக்கீங்க. அப்ப சொல்லுங்க, உங்களோட மியூசிக் ஜர்னி எப்படி ஆரம்பித்தது?
ஆக்சுவலி என் மியூசிக் டேலண்ட் வந்து அம்மா தான் ஃபர்ஸ்டா கண்டுபிடிச்சா. அதுக்கு பிறகு நான் வந்து ஒரு இந்த 12 வயசுல மிஸ்டர் காண்டிபன் சார் அவர்தான் நான் வந்து முறையா கர்நாடிக் மியூசிக் கத்துட்டேன். அண்ட் அதுக்கு பிறகு நான் 2013ல சக்தி டிவி ரியாலிட்டி ஷோ சக்தி ஜூனியர் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்ல பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரன்னர் அப். அண்ட்
உங்களோட 12 வயசுலதான் நீங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க உங்களோட ஜர்னி.
எஸ் அக்கா.
Beautiful. Wow. And you're very young, and thank you. அந்த பேஷனை அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணி இதுதான் உங்களோட ஜர்னி இதாண்டி அதுலயே நீங்க இப்ப பயணித்து கொண்டிருக்கீங்க.
Yes, okay.
Right? Amazing. Yes. So, okay, Ruben, let's give a little intro to our Shadurshana. I'm sorry, I keep saying.
It's okay.
பூக்களை பிரித்து புத்தகம் படிப்பேன், புல்வெளி கண்டால் புயல் போல் கொதிப்பேன். பூக்களை பிரித்து புத்தகம் படிப்பேன், புல்வெளி கண்டால் புயல் போல் கொதிப்பேன். நான் மட்டும் இரவில் தனிமையில் நடப்பேன், நடைபாதை தடையில் தேடி குடிப்பேன். வாழ்க்கையின் ஒரு பாதி நான் இன்று ரசித்தேன், வாழ்க்கையின் ஒரு பாதி நான் இன்று ரசித்தேன். காற்றில் ஒரு மேகம் போலே நான் இன்று மிதப்பேன். மரளி பூவே மரளி பூவே பொன்மடி மேலே ஒளிடும் மரளி பூவே மரளி பூவே பொன்மடி மேலே ஒளிடும்.
Wow, that is amazing. And you know what? I'm super excited. Aaron Sonna, Leaon is an artist from Canada, and it's going to be totally a different genre for him in the music. Different direction, and I'm so super excited to introduce him as well. But before then, I will have to introduce the other talent from Sri Lanka. But you have a beautiful voice. Continue பண்ணுங்க. And next second இதுல வந்து நீங்க பாட போறீங்க. Okay, live.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now I'm going to bring Krish Manoj from Sri Lanka. Hi.
Hi, Diana. How are you?
Good. How are you, Krish?
Good. I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Okay. So tell me, which part of Sri Lanka are you from?
I was born and brought up in Dikkoya, where Shadurshana is from. It's closer to Hatton, just a couple of kilometers from Hatton. And then we moved to Colombo in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. It's been about 14 years now, 1.5 decades.
Wow. Great. So you are in Colombo right now. Okay, amazing. Good job. Good. Krish Manoj, I went before I even thought of bringing you to this screen. I went and I looked at your Facebook page, your Instagram page, and you seemed very passionate about music, and you have done a great job. And I was impressed with your work, and I thought I should bring you to this platform so that you can connect with the other artists, collab with the other artists as well. So tell me a little bit about how did you choose to be an independent artist, and how did you know this is your baby and this is the journey that you're going to travel?
I actually started singing at the age of 11. I would say I was bored. I was a very naughty kid at home, and then I was sent to experience the hostel. I experienced the hostel life, and then I was there. All of a sudden, during one of the events, they called me. Call my name out loud, saying Krish Manoj to sing a song. I was literally stunned. I didn't know what to do, and then I went up there and started singing Apple Pen and Yellow. That was the very first song that I sang on stage. And then I was expecting a lot of humiliations from people. There were close to around 150 students plus teachers. I didn't expect them to appreciate me, but then I was expecting a lot of humiliations. Instead of saying anything bad about me, they started saying a lot of good things. So that's when I decided maybe, just maybe, I could become a performer. I was not quite sure about it back then, but then I realized that I should get into music. And then I got into music on a very serious note back in 2013 when I released my very first single with a Sri Lanka musician. I composed my own melody, and then I sang that song. And then ever since 2013, it's been 7 years, and I think I've released closer to 20 plus own songs, and many more to come.
Is that the album called Ni Yaradi? Ni and Devade. Is that
Ni Yaradi and Devade?
Oh, yeah?
That's a single, very first one, exactly. That's right.
Okay, perfect, amazing. And so that was your first video that you released.
I'm sorry?
Is that the first one that you released?
That was the very first single I released. We didn't actually make a music video out of it. The first video, I would say, we started doing a lot of cover songs. The cover song I did for Shoot the Kurvi it actually went a bit viral in Sri Lanka and also got recognized by the original music composer, Vishal Chandrasekhar. So,
great.
Yeah, it was
great.
Thank
amazing.
You.
So we will have a little intro for you, and then the next time, the next second stage, I would like you to perform lively, and I would love to hear this a little few lines from Yaradi and Devade, and also let's hear the Shoot the Kurvi.
இதுதான் காதல் வாசமோ இவள் அருகினில் அழகாய் தொலைகின்றேன் இதுவென்ன மாயமோ உன் இதயத்தில் இடமுன்னு தேடிட உயிரது கண் பார்வையும் தீண்டிய நொடியில் என்னிடங்கள் உயிருதே உயிருதி இவைதிட மறுக்குதே என் இதயத்தில் சிறகுகள் முளைக்குதே நீ யாரடி என் தேவதை யாரோ இவள் தாரோ இதுதான் காதல் வாசமோ இவள் அருகினில் அழகாய் தொலைகின்றேன் இதுவென்ன மாயமோ
Wow, wow. That's from your first single, right? That you were talking about.
Yeah, I was very first singer. 7 years ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
great. Lovely. And I love your voice too. Amazing. So stay tuned. We're going to be performing live on when we come next, okay?
Definitely.
Now, with further ado, I'm going to introduce Leon from Canada. Onto the screen, please, Leon. All right, Leon. I need Leon on screen. Okay,
Here.
I'm sorry.
No,
Thank you, Leon. Lovely to see you, and thank you for being with us. I'm
Yeah.
sure you will find it beneficial because you have two different genres here, and
love it. I love
yeah.
it.
Well, before I even ask you, tell us a little bit about yourself. But I would like to ask you your opinion about from what you saw them singing. How did you? I know language, music does not have language, but your thoughts on their performance.
It was amazing. Honestly, like listening to it, even though I'm not familiar with the language, the music I can still understand. I'm hearing the different guitar licks, I'm hearing the different melodies, the different rhythms that they're singing in, and I'm just like, wow, like I can find similarities to like some things that I do. So it's even though we're worlds apart, like we're from where we're from on this planet, our music kind of brings us together in a way. So.
Yes, that is exactly why I created this show or from VJTV because artists, we need to collab and artists, we entertain everyone, but at the same time, music brings us all together and I decided let's do something to support the independent artist. Okay, now having said that, tell us a little bit about yourself, Leon. We would love to know who this Leon is.
Yeah, so I started making music roughly around 11. That's when I interest, and it was in the weirdest way as well because it was with a PSP, so it's like a gaming system. Yeah, there's some game I found and you can make music with it, so I tried it, didn't like it for like a year, but then after that year I just fell in love with it. Like I was in class all the time making music, to the point where it was like my teachers, they got it, they're like, you know what, just finish the work and then you can make music at the back of class. So I just had that desire to make music all the time, mainly because whenever I listened to the radio, I never heard songs that I liked. I would hear songs, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but they shouldn't have done this. They shouldn't have done that. So when I started making music, I had that freedom to do exactly what my mind wanted. So that's kind of where the love came from. And I've been making music for a long time since then. I released my first song in 2017, and then I took it down just because I felt that it wasn't to its fullest potential, right? There was so much room that was left for me to like work on, so I just took it down. But this next song that I'm gonna be dropping will be it's kind of like me coming back to the stage. So yeah, I'll give more about that later on. But
yes yes, of course, and wow, what's funny that all three of you literally started your music journey very much at the same kind of age. Like you started at the age of 11. Krish also mentioned that he started around 11, and then Shadurshana said at the age of 12. So this is great. Like all three started quite a bit at a very similar age. And it's funny how you said that how your passion started with your game, because a lot of kids learn many things playing these games nowadays. The games are educating them. I know we find them saying, oh my God, you guys are spending too much time on the games, but no, they are learning a lot of things through the games as well. And I have a 11-year-old, and I know how it is. So it's great. It's amazing to see. And now I've come across your Instagram page, and of course, thank you, Mika, for introducing you. She was on the show as well. Yes, and when I looked at you, I loved your voice and also the way you perform and stuff. So I cannot wait to hear that from you. But before that, let's see a little intro about yourself that we have.
It starts with a moment, ends unexpected. Truth is, I don't know who you are. Searching for an omen, cause I feel neglected. You do too, I see it in your eyes. And I don't know how we let ourselves go down on this pitiful road. What flow nowadays doesn't flow. What are we doing? I'm falling out of love, in you. But I can't seem to let go of you. I'm falling out of love, in you. But I can't seem to let go of you.
Wow. You could clearly see the difference of the music, right? It was amazing. That different voice and different. Were you playing the piano?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Oh, great. So you play instruments as well.
I do.
What instruments do you play?
Play piano, guitar, drums. I used to play trumpet, not anymore. I got to get back on that, but yeah.
Great. And I also see you're not just a musician, you also take care of yourself as well, because I've seen few posts that you've been posting lately, working out and doing flips and all those things. What is that all about? Like your self-care is very important. How does that, how would you define that? Tell us a little bit about why it's important as a musician.
What you've seen me doing is actually it's this thing called capoeira. So capoeira, it's a form of dancing, but it's also a form of martial arts. And the reason why I do it is, one, because it's something that comes from my culture, and also Brazilian culture, and it helps with just like movement. You have to move, like, you got to get your blood flowing throughout your whole body, because that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to move around. We're meant to, like, do things. So that's very important to me, because if I only make music and I don't take care of my fitness, it will eventually lead into, like, my mental state. So that's something very important. You always got to make sure you take care of that. Yeah.
See, someone just commented, wow, for you. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you. A big fan of yours seems to be. Anyways, yes. My question here is, during the pandemic time, how were you contributing towards your community and as a musician? Were you doing anything about it, or were you collaborating with anybody, or like, how was your lifestyle during the pandemic?
Well, I would say this. Before the pandemic, I was very much in my own world. And then once the pandemic happened and it's like, okay, I'm kind of like locked in my own house or whatever, that's when I started reaching back out to people, because, like, I know everyone else is doing the same thing. They're at home, not doing much. So reaching out to people and just collabing through that social media, and also like just sending emails, sending out ideas and things like that, because everyone's at home. We got to like hone in our skills, right? Because before we're kind of like, oh, I have this and that to do. Now it's like, okay, what is it that I can do at home to not be bored? If it's music, if it's writing poetry, whatever it is, like, just reaching out to different people and just working like that. Because honestly, when we're doing a lot of things, we kind of get blind by like the essentials of life, and that's connecting with people, So the pandemic really helped me connect. That's what it really did for me. Yeah.
See, wow, that's great. So it actually helped you in a way to connect with people. Amazing. Now we're coming to the second round, where we're going to be doing live performance. I am going to be bringing Krish Manoj right now onto screen. So Krish, How did you like Leaon?
That's quite amazing. The moment he started, I always believed, me being an amateur guitarist, I'm just learning to play guitar as well. So I always believed it's a tough job to play an instrument and sing, because I know how it feels. And the way he sings, he has a very unique tone. I love the fact that he has a very unique tone, and I just had an idea, maybe, just maybe in future we could collab. That would be amazing.
Amazing. Yeah. You know what? I like his attitude, the way he sat, the way he, performed. That attitude was amazing. And he did that.
True. Very true. That's quite
All
amazing.
right, so Krish, what do we have? Can we hear something from you? You can go ahead. Yeah, and do whatever you feel like. Yeah, just feel free.
This song is called Aradhana. This was we released this song back in 2017, and this particular song won the award for Best Tamil Independent Song in Sri Lanka back in 2018.
Oh,
so it was competing against 240 songs, and it entered the final round with 3 other songs, and finally, eventually we won.
Wow, amazing! I can't wait to hear. Let's go.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
To be very honest with you, this is the very first time I'm trying out with my guitar. This particular song, so I may go here wrong here and there. Just don't mind at all.
Okay, we won't judge you. No worries.
Thank you. மறுமுகம் பார்த்தேனடி என் உதிரமும் உறைந்ததே அந்த கடல் அலைகளும் உந்தன் பெயரை சொல்லும் அன்பே நிழல் மட்டும் கண்டு உன்னிடம் தொலைந்தேனடி ஆராதனா உன் பேரை கண்டு தேவதை என்று எண்ணம் கொண்டே நாராதனா நீ என்னை கொன்று உயிர்த்தாய் என்று யாரோ என்று உயிர் போனதே. That's the verse of the song.
Wow, verse. Very nice. Leaon, how did you like it?
I liked it. I like that song. Man, I gotta know what it means now. That was amazing.
Yeah. So explain the story behind this story. Like, how did you come up with the lyrics?
A lot of people in Sri Lanka and also in, I would say, South Asia must be knowing Iraj is actually one of the biggest music icons in Sri Lanka. I was fortunate enough to work with Iraj on 3 songs. Iraj actually worked with Sean Kingston, Soulja Boy, and he's currently working on an international album with Snoop Dogg and all those big musicians. So yeah, so I did my first song with Iraj back in 2017, and this was also done in 2017. This was given to me in absolutely no time. We released our first song, Yenedi Penne, and then he gave us another song and said, record this tomorrow, we'll shoot it. Record this today, we'll shoot it tomorrow. I was like, I didn't have an option but to write it on that particular day. I got my lyricists to come, and then we sat at a coffee shop in Colombo, and then we went through the whole concept, and then we just wrote it, and we recorded it on that particular evening and gave it to Iraj, and he was quite impressed with the song. And then the next day itself, we had the music video shoot, which went really well. And this is, to be honest, this is one of my very close, this is very close to my heart.
Great.
Out of all the 20 plus songs that I've done.
Wow, amazing, great. Congratulations for performing that song and winning award and everything. So now my next thing is like, we did a Canada hit worldwide, and it definitely hit Sri Lanka too. How did you overcome the challenges that during the pandemic as an artist?
As an artist, I always used to complain about myself to me because I got my guitar back in 2017, and I never really had the time to practice. That was an excuse, I would say. It's not that I didn't have time. I had all the time in the world. It's just that I didn't do it. And then this particular time period, about a couple of months, I would say closer to 3 months, I decided, all right, fine, you have absolutely nothing to do, no work, because I work as well as music I do part-time, and then I work for a company as well. So I was telling myself, this is the time for you to learn if you really want to learn, and stop complaining about yourself. So I thought I would get into singing along with my guitar, and it actually worked in my favor. I started to realize, all right, I'm slowly getting there, so why not release a couple of cover songs on Instagram and see how it goes. And then I ended up releasing around 10 to 15 songs. I mean, all those are cover songs, and in between I realized something else as well. I was able to compose one of my own songs, my own chord progression, my own composition, and then I wrote my own lyrics as well. Every musician has this thing in his mind to one day to do an entire production by himself. So that was one of my songs. I pretty much did everything, and then I was able to compose another 2 songs as well, all my originals. So I think just because I had this fellow, I was able to survive. Otherwise, it would have been very tough, especially knowing me, because I always used to, spend time alone. I have a very few set of friends, though associate with a lot of people. I have a very few set of friends, and then I've had a very tough time if I had not had my baby. So thankfully, I had the fellow, and then I was able to overcome a lot of challenges purely because I had this fellow.
Great, sounds good. Now my next question is, I know you sing in different languages as well. Do you sing Sinhala songs as well?
No, but then that's one of my. I wouldn't say it's one of my dreams, but I would definitely say it's one of my wishes to do a Sinhala song. I'm planning to do one, hopefully with Iraj. That's what we already had a plan to do a Sinhala song with him. So yeah, hopefully I'll be coming up with one of my original Sinhala songs.
Okay. But so you haven't done any yet?
No, I haven't done any yet. I have performed with Iraj on stage for certain stage shows. I have done a few stage shows with him. Those are in both languages, Tamil and Sinhala. Okay. So not an original as yet, no.
Okay, sounds good. Lovely having you, Krish, and a great conversation with you. It's a great opportunity to know more about you as an artist. Thank you. Stay tuned. Now I'm going to bring Leon. Leon, can we have you on stage? We have some sort of technical issue, and we lost Shadurshana. So she's trying to reconnect. So once she reconnects, she will come and perform. Now, oh my God, you also came with the guitar. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's hear what you have to treat us.
My love, your love is not enough for me. You know, I know, we lack synergy. O meu amor, estou com sede, mas nem água podes conceder-me. O nosso amor não tem tempero, faltava um pouco de sal e de pimenta. O meu amor, o meu amor, o meu amor, o meu amor. Oh.
Wow, that was so soothing to hear, right? Krish,
Exactly.
what would you like to see? It was amazing.
Quite amazing.
Yeah, you see, he has a different genre too of singing, and it's like very like relaxing, and I love it. And I could see that in your personality itself. It seems very calm and very well. You have a great attitude. continue with this attitude, and I wish you all the very best. I want you to do more of your work, shine, and help other artists. You know, collaborating, independent artists, if we don't help each other, we will not go any further. And being humble is something that will help us go far away. And I've introduced almost close to 30 artists in the via this platform. This is our 10th episode, and I started during the pandemic, this episode. So every person that came to this show are very, very humble, and they really doing very well in their own community as well. Here I've introduced artists from Canada as well. They're very humble and they're willing to help other artists. So only if they see that passion and if they see the right attitude, they're willing to help. So I want you guys to reach out to them, connect with them as well, and collab and create great shows and make yourself proud.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I think Shadurshana is still having a difficult. I wish I had her. She has amazing voice, and I can't wait to hear her singing. She has beautiful voice. Okay, so maybe I can bring Krish, and Krish, you can do another performance for us.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go, Krish.
All right, great.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike. So this is not my original. I'm a huge fan of Raja sir.
Okay.
So this is for all the Raja sir fans, and everyone would love this song. தன்னாலே மாறி போன மாயமென்ன பொன்மானே பொன்மானே என்ன காயமான போதும் என் மேனி தாண்டி கொள்ளும் உந்தன் மேனி தங்காது சென்றேனே எந்த காதல் என்னவென்று சொல்லாமல் எங்க அழுகை வந்தது எந்த சோகம் உன்னை தாக்கும் என்றெங்கு போது வந்த விரிந்தது மனிதர் உணர்ந்து கொள்ள இது மனித காதல் அதையும் தாண்டி புனிதமானது அபிராமியே காலாட்டும் சாமியே நான் தான் தெரியுமா சிவகாமியே சிவனியும் பாடியே அது உனக்கு புரியுமா சுபலாலி லாலி 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 அபிராமி லாலி 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 ஓ கண்மணி அன்போடு காதலில் நான் எழுதும் கடிதமே பொன்மணி உன் வீட்டு சத்தியமான எங்கு சொன்னே உன்னை எண்ணி பார்த்து கவிதை கொண்டு அதை எழுதிக்கையில் வார்த்தை முட்டு
Thank you. That song, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Leon, it's about a love. It's a love song.
Okay.
And from a Tamil movie. We speak the language Tamil, Indian movie. Yeah, and the legend sang that song, Raja sir.
I guess I was not even born when the song was released. I guess I was not even born when the song was released.
I probably.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, I was born at that time, so I did listen. I did watch the movie too. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you for that treat, Krish. Amazing voice, and you've done a great job singing that. It was really nice. Leon, can we have another treat from you?
Let's go. All right. So this song is not a cover song. It's gonna George Ben, Brazilian singer.
There's a technical issue. Something is.
Oh yeah, that noise. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're good now.
Por causa de você, bate o meu peito. Baixinho, quase calado, coração apaixonado por você. Menina, menina, que não conheço quem eu sou. Menina, menina, que não conheço quem eu sou. Mas quando ela me olha, mas eu olho pra você. Você não me diz nada, mas eu digo pra você. Você pra mim não chora, choro pra você. Você pra mim não chora, mas eu choro pra você. Saiu ba, saiu ba, saiu ba, saiu ba, saiu ba, ba. Saiu ba, saiu ba, saiu ba, saiu ba, saiu ba, ba.
Bravo! Great, great, great. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That was lovely. Okay, so give us a little bit of explanation about this song. What is this song about?
So that song is actually about a guy who has interest in a woman, but she doesn't pay him no mind. She doesn't care. She doesn't even look his way, but he's there just looking at her all the time, like, you know, trying to get her attention, but to no avail. She never cares for him, you know. So all he can do is cry about it. That's pretty much.
Lovely, lovely. Is this something that you came up with? Is this your own?
So
No.
this Brazilian bossa nova song is by George Benjor.
George Benjor. Okay, perfect, amazing, lovely, lovely, lovely. Next, maybe you can sing one of your song that you did. Okay, perfect. Before Shadurshana is here, but before we bring her onto the screen, let's take a little break. And right after the break, we will bring Shadurshana, and then we'll have another performance as well. So, guys, stay tuned.
Hey, it's Tonic TXNIC. Just want to take a minute to shout out Voice of Artists for all the hard work they're doing, you know, trying to provide opportunities for artists to express, connect, and network, you know, and they're really putting on for us. So, you know, shout out to them, shout out to Diana for all the hard work, and we love and we appreciate it. All right, shout out Voice of Artists, Tonic.
Hi, I am the Prof, and I was a guest recently on Voice of Artists episode 7. That network and platform is such a great way to connect with other artists from around the world. I really, really enjoyed my time on the show.
Voice of Artists, you guys are amazing. Keep rocking.
Voice of Artists is an amazing platform to explore creative talents, and I thoroughly enjoyed the experience.
It was a great honor to be featured on The Voice of Artists. Thank you, VJTV and Diana, for inviting me. And it was an honor to be in the presence of such talented musicians from across the globe. And thank you for bringing us all together, people from across the globe with different talents, different cultures, different music styles. This is what music stands for. One love and one heart. That's what musicians should stand for. So thank you for this initiative. It was great meeting all of those talented guys, and maybe we could collaborate in the future. No matter what language you speak, what race you're from, what color your skin is, it's all about humanity. That's what matters. And thank you, Voice of Artists. VJTV and Diana for standing for that. Salute.
Hey, I just thought I'd stop by on my mission to outer space and let you know how out of this world your show is. Thank you so much for creating a beautiful platform for us to connect to other artists. Keep up the amazing work.
Voice of Artist. Yes, it is a show VJTV has created to introduce independent artists from around the world. It is a platform which connects and collaborates artists during this challenging time.
Welcome back. You are watching episode 10, Voice of Artists, with 3 amazing artists, 2 artists joining us from Sri Lanka and 1 artist joining us from Canada. We've been having live performance and hearing their music journey, and interesting talk is going on right now. We did lose Shadurshana for a little bit due to the technical issues, but she is here with us. She's back again, and we would like to have Shadurshana. Sorry, we missed you. And it's okay. These things happen. It's all right. This is part of one of the challenges we come across. Shadurshana, சொல்லுங்க, உங்களுக்கு என்ன பாட்டு நீங்க பாட போறீங்க?
Melody song.
That's fine. Whatever you like.
My Vasigara.
Okay. Oh, my favorite.
Okay. Can I sing?
Of course. Go ahead.
அடைமழை வரும் அதில் நனைவோமே, குளிர் காற்றலோடு ஸ்நேகம், ஒரு போர்வைக்குள் இரு தூக்கம், குடு குடு பொய்கள் சொல்லி என்னை வெல்வாய், அது தெரிந்தும் கூட அன்பே, மனமதையேதான் எதிர்பார்க்கும், எங்கேயும் போகாமல் தினம் வீட்டிலே நீ வேண்டும், சில சமயம் விளையாட்டாய் உன்னாடைக்குள்ளே நான் வேண்டும், வசீகரா என் நெஞ்சினிக்க உன் பொன்மடியில் தூங்கினால் போதும், அதே கணம் என் கண்ணுறங்க உன் ஜென்மங்களில் ஏக்கங்கள் நேசிப்பதும் சுவாசிப்பதும் உந்தையா.
That was beautiful. She took me to another level with her voice. Leon, I saw you really enjoying. Tell us a little bit. What did you feel about her singing?
Melody was like honey. It was sweet. It gave me chills. That sounded amazing. Again, I just want to know the singing. That's it. It was...
Shadurshana, sorry we missed you the last part, but it was beautiful. Leon thinks it's like honey. Okay, so thank you so much. It was a great treat. And Leon, that was from another Tamil movie, and it was one of my favorite song and one of my favorite actor who acted in that too. So I love it. Thank you. Sudarshana, we're going. Shadurshana. I'm so sorry, Shadurshana. I'm going to ask you to sing one more song because we really missed your performance. இன்னொரு song பாடுறீங்களா?
Pardon? Can you?
இன்னொரு song பாடுறீங்களா?
Yeah, sure. அம்புலியில் அணிந்த சந்திக்கிற பொழுது அங்கு கதை பேசி பேசி முடியுது இரவா, இழுக்கடல் தாண்டித்தான் இழவாழம் தாண்டித்தான் என் கருத்த மச்சம் கிட்ட ஓடி வரும் மனசு, நாம சேர்ந்து வாழணும் காட்சி ஓட்டி பார்க்கிற காட்சியா நிஜமா மாற ஓட்டி போடுதே, ஓ சாமி பார்த்து கும்பிடும் போது
Wow. Great. So,
Thank you.
tell me, do you do stage performance பண்றீங்களா?
Yes, Akka.
So you do.
Last year வந்து ஆஸ்திரேலியால ஒரு கிரேட் மியூசிஷியன் மிஸ்டர் சாரங்கன் சார் அவருடைய கான்சர்ட்ல வந்து நான் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணிருந்தேன்.
Oh, lovely. So you're traveling to countries as well, performing stage performance. Great. Good for you. Keep up the good work. You have a beautiful voice. Cherish your voice and keep shining. Keep growing. Okay. Now, I know you lost, you couldn't see the other two performing. So I'm going to ask if Leon can give us a performance, and so you will know his talent as well. And then Krish can do it. Go ahead.
All right.
Yes.
It all started with that look, or the way you look at me, keeps replaying in my head. Am I in love? The shape of your smile got my mind running for hours. The taste of your lips haunts me daily. I don't know why I can't let like you put a spell on me. Even though you treat me right, you made me feel alive. We were so beautiful, I'm never ever gonna change the way I share my life. I'm only I know that love is coming pain, so why will I restrain my love? Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Bravo, great,
Wow.
amazing, lovely.
Amazing.
You are so talented, and as I said, you have a great attitude. Just cherish that and go further. Enjoy, shine the way you're shining right now, and I'm wishing you all the very best in whatever you're doing, Leon.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. That was beautiful. And that was your production, am I right? You produced that, right?
Yes, I wrote it. I found the chord progression and everything. Yeah.
Oh, great. Lovely. All right. So, Krish, can we have another performance of yours? Sorry.
Yeah, you want me to play off my originals, or you want me to go back to Raja, sir?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Can you repeat that question again? If you want to.
Do you want me to play off my originals, or you want me
One
to
of
go
your
back to
originals.
Raja, sir?
One of your originals. We would like to see yours.
This is what I composed when during the COVID-19.
Okay.
So this is completely new. I think I posted this on Instagram, and then apart from that, nothing has happened. But very soon I'll be posting this up on. Making it proper song.
Okay.
Just checking on the codes. Give me a minute. Did I miss it? No. It's there. விழியோரம் உன்னை பார்க்க இதழ்கள் உன்னை கேட்க ஒரு வார்த்தையை நீக்க நிஜங்களை தாக்க உன்னை பிரிந்து நான் என்னை தொலைத்ததே இருளின் நாணம் என்னை கொன்று புதைத்ததே இதயத்தில் ஏன் இந்த தாகம் பனிமழையும் பெய்திடமோ நிழலற்ற என்னுடன் கை சேர்ந்திடுவோம் விழியோரம் உன்னை காக்க இதழ்கள் உன்னை கேட்க ஒரு வார்த்தையில் நீக்க That's it.
Great work. Thank you, Krish. Thank you so much. And Shadurshana, I know you have a YouTube channel. Am I right?
Yes, Akka.
Yes, it's called Shadurshana JR. Is that what your YouTube channel is? Okay.
Yes.
So what do you do on the YouTube channel? Do you do covers or what do you do on that YouTube channel?
Covers, matabadi album songs.
Your album songs? Okay. What album songs? Would you like to share a song from your album? Can you sing a song from your album?
Yes.
Okay. Let's hear it. Oh gosh, I think okay, I think we're having a little technical issue from her end. So until she comes back, okay. Now I have a question to Krish. Oh, she's back. Okay, can you sing a song from your album?
And first வந்து மகாராசின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு ஆல்பம் பண்ணினோம்.
Okay.
And second வந்து Dare to be Lady. And நான் கிறிஷ் மனோஜ் and எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து பண்ணின ஒரு ஆல்பம்.
Oh, with him?
And 2 days. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you guys have sang together.
Yes, Ada.
Interesting. See, what a news to me right now. I didn't even know that. See, music world is small. People know each other. And you know, when I became an artist and when I became an actress and stuff, the first thing that I was taught is that media is a small world. So we, like, what we do will reflect back to us too. So we got to be like very humble and very nice to everyone. That's beautiful. Lovely to see that you guys perform together. Amazing. Okay, so can you sing us a song from your album?
Yes. And மகராசி சாங்ல வந்து நான் ஒரு லாஸ்டா தானே பாடியிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னா ஒரு ட்விஸ்ட் மாதிரி அதுல. ஸோ அதுல லாஸ்டா தான் பாடியிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னா வெட்டி பச்சை எது வேணா இங்க சுட்டி திருந்திட வேணா பெண்ணே ஒத்த காலிலேயே நின்னாலும் நான் வடிய மாட்டேன்டா சீரியல் செட்டு போட வேணா ரோசு காலிஃப்ளவர் வாங்க வேணா சொத்த வைத்த சீடு போட்டாலும் நான் வாங்க மாட்டேன்டா.
I like that voice, like how the right, Leon. Tell us what you like. Oh, it's muted. Hold on.
I was the rhythm.
Yeah. Okay. It was lovely the way it went up and down. It's nice. Beautiful. Okay. So before we end this discussion, my last question is going to be asked at each one of you. As an artist, what would you like to achieve? Leon, start.
What would I want to achieve? Well, specifically talking about this year, I want to put out 2 projects and a couple of singles because I've been on a hiatus. I've been away musically. So I really want to get back into it full force, right? Just coming straight at it, just song, music, more music, you know, because that's my life. Every single day is music. So I want to share that with the world.
Beautiful. And I wish you all the very best for great success in your music journey. Thank you, Leon. And Shadurshana, tell me, what bring up?
Excuse me.
Bring as an artist.
எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு பெரிய சிங்கர் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு
ஆசை,
பெரிய கோல் இருக்கு. ஸோ நான் அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி நான் வந்து இந்த கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா ரெடி பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஒரு பெரிய அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் பண்ணணும், அதாவது பெரிய ஒரு மியூசிஷியன், சிங்கர் ஆகணும். ஸோ
Yes, so of course she's saying that she wants.
ஃபியூச்சர் வந்து ஒரு மியூசிக் தான், மியூசிக் ஒன்லி.
Oh, lovely, lovely. It's lovely to see how you guys are so passionate about music, and when you have that real passion, the real love for music, definitely the music will take you to the right path. And I wish you all the very best to become a big singer as per your goal and wish. Definitely you will. A lot of people will be watching this show, and definitely people will recognize your voice and definitely will collab with you. Thank you, Shadurshana, for your time being with us. And now, Chris, tell us, what would you like to achieve as an artist?
Yeah, me as a singer, I would always, this is one of my goals, to be honest. I want to take the Sri Lankan Tamil music to the next level. When we usually come up with, when we meet Tamil singers, they always have ideas to, get featured on Tamil movies and sing for a lot of music composers. That's one of my wishes, but definitely that's not one of my goals. I would always say my goal would be to take Sri Lankan Tamil music to the next level, and that is what we have been trying to do for the past 3 years with my band Tikara Pasanga. Tikara Pasanga stands for Tea Shop Boys. So we have a band as well in Sri Lanka formed by ADK Aryan Dinesh Kanaratnam, who is a famous rapper doing his stuff for A.R. Rahman. So we have been touching different genres like pop, hip hop, R&B, different genres in Tikara Pasanga. And we have had plenty of shows, not just in Sri Lanka, even in India, Malaysia, Singapore. So quite a few shows we have performed. So my ultimate goal would be to take Sri Lankan Tamil music to the next level, because the Sri Lankan singular music industry is quite big already and it's very well established. One day I would want a Tamil person from a different country, or it can be anyone, someone to look at Sri Lankan music and say, you know what, this is a Sri Lankan Tamil song. So I want that recognition happening soon. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working towards that goal. Yeah.
Great vision, Chris. I wish you all the very best for having this thought within yourself. And sometimes people might misunderstand the way you're approaching with other people right now. They might think that you're not doing the right thing, but I see that you have a right vision right now, and you're aiming at something, and you're walking and traveling in that journey, which is great. And I wish you all the very best. And thank you so much, all of you, for being with me here and for entertaining many people. And thank you all who came on live, gave your support, for your comments and everything. Stay tuned. Next week, Sunday, same time, I will be coming with 3 other great talents from different countries to introduce you to all. So be with us, support us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Facebook page, and also follow us on Instagram. And thank you guys. Have a great Sunday. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Voice of Artist. Yes, it is a show VJTV has created to introduce independent artists from around the world. It is a platform which connects and collaborates artists during this challenging time.
Hey, it's Tonic TXNIC. Just want to take a minute to shout out Voice of Artists for all the hard work they're doing, trying to provide opportunities for artists to express, connect, and network, and they're really putting on for us. So, shout out to them, shout out to Diana for all the hard work, and we love and we appreciate it. All right, shout out Voice of Artists, Tonic.
Hi, I am the Prof, and I was a guest recently on Voice of Artists episode 7. That network and platform is such a great way to connect with other artists from around the world. I really, really enjoyed my time on the show.
Voice of Artists, you guys are amazing. Keep rocking.